Don't mind me. I'm just doing my morning lip-ups. Eric Trump inadvertently said that he was a member of the LGBT community. When it was pointed out to him that supporting them was not the same as being one of them, he stated as to clarify that, to the best of my recollection, and on the advice of counsel, I am not now, nor have I ever been, a member of the lesbian party. Here's what we heard Eric Trump actually thought the letters LGBT stood for. Lindsey Graham's boy toy, lots of golf beats tennis, and Louis Gohmert's ball talcum. Hi, I'm Louis Gohmert for Louis Gohmert's ball talcum. You got balls? They itch? I got your talcum, Malcolm. Louis Gohmert's ball talcum, the official ball talcum of Major League Balls. Available in your ball talcum section. A recent CNN poll asked if Trump should commit to a peaceful transfer of power before the election or after the election. 60% said yes, 25% said no, and 15% were too busy beating the shit out of each other over Sean Hannity tweets and who's a pussy for not playing football this year. Can't imagine being a MAGA nut and looking the other way on Trump with two peen Russian hookers while thinking that Hunter Biden lives under my bed eating crackers and stinking up the joint with $500,000 in open tin grade A caviar. Shadding is catting, boy chick. Oh, and I meant the caviar, not the hookers. Although, Ohio Republican Jim Jordan said, when I was 8 years old, Joe Biden was first elected to the United States Senate. To which Joe Biden replied, when Jim Jordan was 8 years old, his parents rode on the train with me every night as I rode home to Delaware to see my boys. And they said, sure, it's far from Ohio, but they just couldn't stand to be with their rat bastard dipshit prick of a son Jimmy any longer than they had to. But that he was a great wrestler and would I consider adopting him. An NBC News reporter asked a garage full of men in Avon, Ohio, how many of you believe the coronavirus was sent here by China? They all raised their hands and then sneezed in them before grabbing their neighbors by the testicles, turning their heads and coughing on each other, which was all caught on camera. And the reporter thanked them for their time and suggested that they refamiliarize themselves with CDC guidelines and the underlying principles of the buddy system. And now for the debate. What did I get from the debate? Roids and rage and roid rage. Ruh-roh, roid rage. The economy. Turns out that Trump is our gross national product of dysfunction. Sure, he behaved like a 5-year-old. A 5-year-old that's a huge fucking asshole. Anyone out there throw a shoe at their TV? Not me. I ate mine. Okay, it was an open-toed sandal, but still. Trump said, you probably play more golf than I do, Joe. Yeah. And Biden stoops more porn stars and playmates while begging suburban moms to cut him some slack. Chris Wallace attempts aside, the debate needed to be moderated by bourbon. And as always, Trump was playing to his base, and he couldn't care less about the popular vote, unless it was breaded and deep fried. And then Trump bragged about bringing football and sexy back before telling the Proud Boys to stand by and stand back. Which, isn't that a Stevie Nicks lyrics? Stand by, stand back. Proud Boy standing in fine lines. Standing by.